From a young age, I felt a connection to something bigger than myself. It was as if the universe was whispering secrets to me, secrets that I was meant to uncover and understand. I would spend hours gazing at the stars, feeling a profound sense of wonder and curiosity. It started with dreams, vivid, detailed dreams that often came true. These dreams were not just random images. They were coherent stories, filled with emotions and messages. I began to keep a dream journal, meticulously recording every detail, every symbol, every feeling. As I grew older, these dreams transformed into visions. They became more intense, more frequent, and more urgent. I would see flashes of events, people, and places that I had never encountered before. It was as if I was being shown a movie of the future, frame by frame. These weren't just fleeting images, they were powerful glimpses into future events. Some were awe-inspiring, showing advancements in technology and society. Others were terrifying, depicting natural disasters and conflicts that seemed inevitable. Each vision left me with a sense of responsibility, a need to act. Some were messages of hope, glimpses of joy and progress. I saw communities coming together, people helping each other, and a world moving towards a brighter future. These visions filled me with optimism and a desire to contribute to this positive change. Others, however, were warnings, dark premonitions of challenges to come. I saw storms brewing, conflicts arising, and a world on the brink of chaos. These visions were harder to bear, but I knew they were just as important. They were a call to prepare, to be vigilant, and to find solutions. Sharing these visions wasn't always easy. I often struggled to find the right words, to convey the urgency and importance of what I had seen. There were times when I doubted myself, wondering if anyone would believe me or if I was just imagining things. Some dismissed them, while others listened with open hearts. I encountered skepticism and disbelief, but also support and understanding. There were those who saw the truth in my words, who felt the same sense of urgency and responsibility. But I felt a responsibility, a calling to share what I saw, to prepare others for the road ahead. It was not just about predicting the future. It was about guiding people, helping them navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities that lay ahead. It's with that same sense of duty that I share my latest vision, a chilling glimpse into the year 2025. This vision is more urgent than any I have had before, and I feel compelled to share it with the world. The future is not set in stone, and together we can shape it for the better. The vision arrived on a Tuesday, as clear and real as any waking moment. It was a day like any other, the sun rising gently over the horizon, casting a golden hue over the city. But then, in an instant, everything changed. It began with a map of the world, engulfed in shadows. The once familiar outlines of continents were obscured by a creeping darkness, a foreboding sign of what was to come. Then, flashes of images, tanks rolling across barren landscapes, cities ablaze, fear etched on the faces of innocent people. The devastation was widespread, touching every corner of the globe, leaving no place untouched by the horrors of war. War. It was a word that echoed in the silence of the vision, a word that chilled me to my core. The scenes of destruction and despair were relentless, each one more harrowing than the last. Not just isolated conflicts, but a global struggle, a conflict with the potential to reshape the world as we know it. The scale of the warfare was unprecedented, involving nations from every continent, each one embroiled in the chaos. The details were hazy, the exact players unclear. The vision offered no clarity on who was friend or foe, only a murky sense of impending disaster. But the feeling, the overwhelming sense of dread and impending doom, was impossible to ignore. It was a weight that pressed down on my chest, a suffocating fear that left me gasping for breath. It was a vision of a world on the brink, a world teetering on the edge of chaos. The images lingered in my mind, a haunting reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of conflict. As the vision faded, I was left with a profound sense of urgency, a desperate need to prevent this dark future from becoming a reality. While the full scope of the conflict remained shrouded, certain hotspots flared brightly in the vision. The Middle East, already a cauldron of unrest, seemed poised to boil over. Europe too appeared vulnerable, with economic instability and political divisions threatening to erupt into open conflict. The vision showed me glimpses of cyber attacks, disinformation campaigns, and a breakdown of trust between nations. These were not isolated incidents, but interconnected threads, each one pulling the world closer to the precipice. It was a chilling reminder that we live in a fragile world, a world where peace is a precious and easily shattered thing.
Tensions can escalate quickly, reminding us that peace is a fragile thing that must be protected.
Perhaps the most disturbing aspect of the vision was the turmoil brewing within my own country, the United States. I saw deep divisions, political polarization reaching a fever pitch. The vision showed protests escalating into violence, cities gripped by unrest. There were whispers of increased terror attacks, not from distant shores, but from within, fueled by hatred and extremism. The America I saw in my vision was a nation fractured, its people pitted against each other, its institutions under immense strain. It was a stark warning that even the strongest nations are not immune to the forces of division and discord.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
Despite the darkness of the vision, glimmers of hope shone through. I saw incredible advancements in medicine, new technologies emerging that had the potential to heal, to connect, and to uplift humanity.
I saw ordinary people performing extraordinary acts of courage and compassion, reaching across divides to help those in need. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit has an incredible capacity for love, resilience, and innovation.
These glimpses of hope were a beacon in the darkness, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. They were a reminder that even in the face of great challenges, we are capable of great things. Whispers of warning. Sharing the vision. In a world where information is power, the act of sharing critical insights can be both a burden and a responsibility. The whispers of warning often start in hushed tones, behind closed doors, where the weight of the message is felt deeply by those who carry it. Sharing visions of potential conflict, especially those involving one's own nation, is never easy. It requires a careful assessment of the situation, a deep understanding of the potential consequences, and a willingness to face the unknown. The stakes are high, and the path forward is fraught with challenges. It's a delicate balance between sounding the alarm and inciting panic. One must tread carefully, ensuring that the message is clear and the intent is understood. The goal is to inform and prepare, not to create unnecessary fear or chaos. This tightrope walk requires skill, patience, and a steady hand. I have, on occasion, reached out to individuals in positions of influence, sharing my concerns, and urging them to consider paths that promote peace and understanding. These interactions are crucial, as they can shape the decisions that impact the lives of many. The hope is that by sharing these visions, we can work together to find solutions that prevent conflict and foster harmony. These conversations have been met with a range of responses, from skepticism to genuine concern. Some are quick to dismiss the warnings, while others take them to heart and seek to understand the underlying issues. The diversity of reactions highlights the complexity of the situation and the importance of continued dialogue. While I cannot control how my words are received, I believe it is my duty to speak out, to share what I have seen, and to encourage dialogue and action that might avert disaster. The act of speaking out is not just about delivering a message, it's about inspiring others to take action, to think critically, and to work towards a better future.
Sharing difficult truths is never easy, but silence in the face of danger is not an option. It is through these challenging conversations that we can hope to make a difference, to change the course of events, and to build a world where peace and understanding prevail. The courage to speak up, even when it is difficult, is what drives progress and fosters a sense of shared responsibility.
Choosing hope. Our strength in uncertain times. The future is not predetermined. It is a tapestry woven from the choices we make each and every day. While the vision of 2025 is a stark warning, it is not a guarantee. We have the power to choose a different path, to reject hatred and division, and to embrace compassion, understanding, and cooperation. By focusing on our shared humanity, By building bridges of communication and understanding, we can create a future where peace prevails. Finding peace within, a sanctuary from the storm. In times of uncertainty and fear, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, to lose sight of the good that still exists in the world. That's why it's more important than ever to cultivate inner peace. Find solace in your faith, in meditation, in spending time in nature. Surround yourself with loved ones, with those who uplift and inspire you. Remember that even in the darkest of times, hope and love remain. By nurturing our own inner peace, we become beacons of tranquility, radiating calmness and strength to those around us. A new dawn awaits. Embracing the future. While the road ahead may be fraught with challenges, we must never lose sight of the fact that we are not powerless. We have the ability to shape our destiny, to create a future worthy of our children and grandchildren. Let us face the future with courage, with compassion, and with an unwavering belief in the power of humanity to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. Let us choose hope, let us choose love, and let us, together, build